All right, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great day. We made a small addition. If you guys have noticed the last two videos, we're actually going to go over our players roster at the intro. That way you guys have something to look at, not just my face all the time. Let me know if you guys like this below. If you guys are enjoying the series as well, man, please leave me a like. Let me know that you guys want me to continue making videos in this series. I really do enjoy making them. We have some really good competition. All these games are super close. It's really fun progressing these players, developing them throughout the season, just seeing how good they can get, what abilities they can get. Definitely one of my favorite modes in the game. It's really nice to mix it up when you're just playing nothing but MUT all day. But we also have another series that's going to be coming this week as well. We're actually in the MUT Head League. It's a big prize pool, man. TD Barrett's in there, Clef, Pavin, Kiv, some absolute goons, some of the best players in the world, some YouTubers and content creators as well. So that series is going to be really exciting. I'm still super excited for the CFM series as well, man. And you know, I'm just excited to get into this game right here. We're playing Chicharito, aka Free the Penguins. He's actually the Cardinals club champions. That's actually the club that I've done for the last 3 years. Wasn't able to get it done, lost in the finals every single time, lost to Voltrax last year, who ended up winning the entire tournament. This year I made the switch to the Bengals club. We were actually able to take it down last week. I'll be representing the Cincinnati Bengals in the top 32 late January, so I'm really excited for that. We're taking on another club winner right here, man. Like I said, he's actually undefeated. I believe he's 4-0. We are 3-1. This is an in-division rival as well. And as you guys can see from this trade, man, I told y'all I was going to be making a two-part trade. We weren't just trading Reek for those guys. We're going to move Westry and Montez, who we picked up in that trade. We're going to move them for Byron Jones. So now we're going to have Byron Jones, we're going to have Tyrann Mathieu, and then CJ Henderson. All three of those guys are going to have abilities by the postseason. They're going to get that one step ahead ability and acrobat. Super lethal combo on defense. We can go ahead, play a lot of man coverage as our base defense, mix in some zone, mix in some blitzes. And that's really the reason why I wanted to go ahead. You know, it hurts trading Reek, it hurts trading Hardman, two of the top 5 receivers probably in CFM. But like I said, I want to be versatile in defense. And defense is so incredibly challenging on CFM because of how fast these players are. Like, just look at my opponent's offense, man. He has Derek Carr with abilities. He has Waller, who's the fastest tight end in the game, I believe. He's got Henry Ruggs, who's 99 speed. He's got JJ Nelson, I believe, who's 95 speed. He's got Agnew, who's got superstar abilities at running back. And then he has DJ Chark, who has abilities as well and super quick, 94, 95 speed. So this guy's offense is absolutely insane. This might be borderline better than the Chiefs before I traded my 2 best receivers. You know, if not better, then right up there with them. But we're going to give up 7 on the first drive. You know, he's running that bunch formation, the Carolina bunch that's so popular this year. It's definitely tough to stop. I'm very confident I can go ahead, get 1 or 2 stops against this guy. And then we still have some playmakers on offense. Even though we did trade Reek and Hardman, I'm still very confident that we can move the ball. We have Cottrell at receivers, 93 speed. He's actually a running back, but I play him at wide receiver. That way we can audible down to I for him if my opponent comes out in like quarters or dime or anything like that. But we still have Kelsey at tight end. We have Cooper Kupp, who we actually moved to running back for this game. You guys are going to see that. And the reason for that is I wanted the extra routes on the running back. I'm still messing around with that combo. I think I actually moved Kelsey recently to halfback and put Cooper Kupp at tight end for the extra speed. But Devontae Parker, who gets abilities as well in our slot. Again, not the fastest, only 90 speed. But as you can see there, we don't really need speed. When we're playing all these guys who have these crazy fast wide receivers, the downside for that is they're probably going to have slow DBs because they probably traded everyone to go ahead and get those fast receivers. And as we can see here, man, the Raiders defense is terribly slow. Right here, though, man, my opponent throws it up. Should have been an interception. Byron Jones coming up big in his first game for the Kansas City Chiefs. Should have been an interception. Pretty tough contested catch there, but he completely bagged him on the route. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That was actually a motioned over S post. Pretty much a route that toasts any type of man coverage, regardless of what way you shade. But right there, as you can see, we actually get burnt over the top by Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs in the slot on a streak, just putting us in the dirt. Don't know who got burned right there. That might have actually been Byron again, but you can't really blame Byron for that. Cover 0 against the second fastest receiver in the game. He really doesn't stand a chance. Can't be mad at it. We got to go ahead, put a deep blue later on, shade over top, make sure that we have our fastest DB manned up on Ruggs every single time, because if we get Tyrann Mathieu out there caught on him, we might be in trouble. But right there, a really nice stop from my opponent. My opponent's up 7 with ball. We're not in a great spot, especially with how hard it is to get a stop. But on 3rd and 4, we're actually going to hit him with the user rush out of 3-3-5 wide. is my favorite defense in the entire game. I believe it's the most versatile out of anything. You can either send 2, double Mabel, double flat both sides, put people in boxes. You can user rush them, sending 5 or 6 and just scream at their souls, as we did right there on 3rd and 4. Or you can send 4 or 5, get really good pressure off the edges. It's just such a versatile defense, and that's what I was talking about earlier, man. I love the versatility on defense. That's why I wanted to trade for those DBs. And Devontae Parker coming up big once again on the scene. My opponent loves this covered Sioux shell, man, and it's just making it so easy when we're just going ahead, taking the top off down the middle of the field. And here, once again, you guys can see we made the adjustment. Byron Jones shaded over the top this time. He got burned last time, but he actually bags him this time for a pick. Probably shouldn't have been his second pick of the game, but we'll take that one. We get the ball back here within minute 44. As you can see right there, man, Kelsey was actually wide open. Unfortunately for us, he cut back instead of cutting up. It probably would have been a touchdown. I mean, not probably. He would have been open by a million yards. Kind of an unfortunate animation for us right there. We're still going to get a nice little gain regardless. Right here, I think I have X for a touchdown. I hesitated. I missed the read. We're going to go ahead, hit the backside of Cottrell right here for a really nice pickup regardless. But I got to be able to make that read, man. That was just completely blind from me. We would have taken a lead in a halftime most likely unless we gave up points before half. But right here, man, I'm going to go ahead and make a play with escape artist Patrick Mahomes, trying to get a little bit too wild with it, man. I'm going to go ahead, take a sack, and we're just going to go ahead, kick our 3 with 11 seconds left in the half. Take the game. You know, it's a tie game. We got a lot of life. We didn't have the greatest first half ever. We got bombed by Ruggs. You know, we turned the ball over on offense. I feel like I was getting shedded pretty heavily versus the Raiders, even though their D-line isn't that good. But we made some adjustments in the second half, as you can see there, hitting them down the sideline against the cover 2. The cover 2 is just not really a good shell against the trips. We're hitting them on the seam. We're hitting them with the deep post route. We're hitting them on the fade down the sideline. Some elite level pocket right there, man, stepping up. And then Kelsey delivering the hit stick, absolutely bulldozing the defender. And my opponent's actually going to switch up the defense right here as we make a play with Patty Mahomes. That looks like Mahomes in real life, man, rolling out, cross body, hitting Cooper Kupp after the user leaves him for a really nice touchdown to take a 7-point lead. And then right here, man, Snead had Chark absolutely bagged. Unluckily for me, though, we generated some pressure. My opponent was able to get the ball off. He was throwing a pick, man. But because of the pressure inaccurate, it was sailed 10 yards over. User rush there on 3rd down for some nice pressure. And then my opponent on 4th down comes up with a huge conversion right there. Henry Ruggs on a slant is virtually impossible to guard. And then Agnew on the angle route. So my opponent's starting to make some small adjustments against this man-to-man that we are playing very heavily. He's trying to hit the middle of the field with these angle routes, with these slants. As you can see right there, man, we're making some adjustments with our user. Oh my God, no way, man. He lobs it up to Ruggs, trying to take the top off once again. Snead had him in an absolute cocoon, and unfortunately for us, we clicked on, tried to make the pick, and we just got absolutely agged. Super unfortunate for us right there. We were in a perfect position to once again get another interception. And yeah, if that was Julio or D-Hop, then I'd understand it, one-on-one ag. But Henry Ruggs, not really known for his spec catch ability in Madden's. He's more known for just burning people over the top. Snead had him in a bag there, though. It's something you have to live with, man. Let's go ahead and move the ball. We've been playing great offense in the second half. Once again to Kelsey, just dumping it off to him, letting him make plays after the catch. And right here, once again, we're going to hit Kelsey. Could have been a touchdown, about 2 or 3 yards short. I thought I didn't get my feet in bounds, but fortunately for us, we were able to. Kind of a weird animation. And then Cottrell, the super low overall, but absolutely speedy running back with the rookie coming up with a big-time touchdown out of goal line. Right here, my opponent is absolutely bagged. Our D-line's been nowhere to be found this game, but Ed Oliver, someone who we traded for earlier, comes up with a nice sack. Yeah, my opponent's actually gotten really good blocking. He does have that Hudson with abilities at center, who I think has been helping him out a ton. Right here, we generate some pressure with our user rush once again, and we're one-on-one with Henry Ruggs in the open field. We actually make a really good tackle right there. Basically a touchdown saving tackle. I was pretty proud of myself for that one. Usually I don't have the greatest open field stick. Right there, pretty contested catch, pretty contested pass, excuse me. Double coverage, could have been a pick, could have been a completion, kind of a 50-50 ball. My opponent's going to go back to it in the next play. Snead! The ball goes right through his hands. Should have been an interception, and it turns into a touchdown. I'm going to show you guys the replay right here once again. As you can see right there, right through the breadbasket. A really tough game for Snead right here, man. I'm hoping he gets better once he gets to 500 snaps, gets the start dev ability, gets some thresholds as well. But right now, he's kind of a bot, I'm not going to lie. Probably the weakest part in that secondary, even though he is the fastest. He does a great job of covering people. I just need him to just catch the pick or at least break it up, man. He got agged by Ruggs, and then right there, ball right through the hands for a touchdown. But right here, man, my opponent makes a really bad mistake, comes out on 1-4-6 on 4th and 3. We catch him clicking on and dragging someone inside. We're gonna go ahead, quick snap with Cooper Kupp at running backs, quick snap that inside zone. As soon as we see that, we knew his user was gonna be out of position, and we're able to take huge advantage of that. Cooper Kupp, even though he isn't the fastest, only 88 speed at running back, is able to crib it for a 7-point lead. Again, some nice pressure there from us with the user. I don't know why I stopped running with this. Really bad decision on my part, and we're going to pay for it. My opponent is up to the 13-yard line. Right here, man, Derek Carr once again in the bunch. We have a zone. And Shaq Griffin, not really known for his coverage ability, not able to make a play on it. Nice stop for my opponent to tie the game up, but Cooper Kupp is having a great game. I'm actually thinking about making one last trade, man. I know I've been going crazy with the trades lately, as Cottrell makes a really nice catch for us right here. We are on a money drive, but I'm actually thinking about trading Jamal Dean, someone who I basically he's kind of a second DB right now. He plays safety for me, which is not a super important position. I still have Chartavius Ward as well, who's 2 speed slower, so not as good. But I'm thinking about trading Jamal Dean and Byron Pringle for John Ross. John Ross doesn't have a good dev trait. It's only normal. It's the bronze tier. But he is 96 speed. He's pretty young, and he's one of my favorite players in Madden history. I loved his card last year. I'm thinking about making that trade with the Bengals. Let me know if that's a dub or L in the comments below. But right here, man, we have 14 seconds, and we have to save our timeout as the clock is ticking. We actually have the seam against cover 2. He's on his D tackle, and we get a really bad pass. That was kind of my fault, man. I should have passed a little bit more inside. Devontae Parker not able to make the catch. The safety breaks it up. 7 seconds here. I decided to go for it. Even if we turned it over, I feel like my opponent wouldn't have enough time. We test his user to the 41-yard line. We didn't really have any other option. He was slightly behind my player. I had to force the throw. Cooper Kupp comes up with a huge catch. An ice kick here from the 41-yard line with 1 second left. Harrison Butker with the focus kicker ability. He drills it straight down the middle for a big-time kick. We come up with a much-needed win after getting blown out last week by the Ravens over our in-division rival, a pro player. Huge dub for us. I feel like we played really good, man. I thought we got pretty cheated on defense, but we're able to manage the tilt. We're able to go down on a money drive, catch a really nice contested pass there with Cooper Kupp, and then drill the ice kick with Butker. The MVP of the game for us had to be Cooper Kupp. Devontae Parker, Mahomes going to get an upgrade, and then 2 of our offensive linemen as well, of Semele and Fisher. So a really good game, man. GG's to my opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, man. Peace.